Hi again, everyone. It's Sarah Revels from New Hampshire Center for Cognitive and Behavioral Therapies doing another fantastic welcome video with Amy Weeks Caulfield.
Hello.
And I'm so happy to see you, Amy, because I haven't seen you since that one other time I saw you when we did our interview.
Yep, I think that was about a month ago.
Yeah.
Month and a half ago.
We've
So
been
it's
in
been some time.
Yeah, we've been in touch, but it's nice to see you again.
Yeah.
And we got this lovely kind of park that we're in, and we just let everybody kind of get to know you a little bit.
All right. Sounds good.
So Amy is a part-time clinician of ours who we're very lucky to have, and already has actually a couple clients booked, but still has some slots. And so what I want to do is just let everybody know a little bit about what kind of ages you work with and what are some of your kind of favorite things to help people with, kind of like who do we want to call and say, Amy is my lady.
All right. So I have a lot of experience working with children and families. A lot of experience with really young kids all the way up to age 21. I currently work as a social worker in an elementary school, so I have a lot of time and skill building experience with those young kiddos. I'm really excited to work more though with some middle school, high school students, get kind of those upper developmental stages as well. I do love family work and trying to work with parents around just managing different issues or challenges and just how that looks in their household.
That's great. So it sounds like ages from like what I call the little biddles, like the real littles, because that is also a lot of family and parent work, all the way through like 21-ish, kind of that like end of college kind of stage of life, that kind of thing.
Yep.
And helping where you are in the school too, helping with things like understanding how school systems can kind of work and how to maybe help them with like school success, like how to help the family and the kid like connect better with their school and succeed,
Exactly.
as well as like issues within the family and at home.
Yep, exactly. So how can I be a bridge between school and home? How can you advocate for your children depending on your situation?
Yeah.
Different
That's good.
skill building for you as a parent or for your children depending on their needs, either social skills or behaviorally or coping skills, different things like that.
And what about the people who are, what if they're like a teenager or a young adult and they are doing pretty well in school? Are there any things like for example, like mood disorders or impulsive disorders or ADHD or something like that? Is there anything that you think that you want to be able to work with, with that too?
So during my time at a community mental health center, I really enjoyed actually working with my teenagers with mood disorders.
Ooh.
I find it really interesting to process with them and talk with them and kind of figure out just what makes them tick and how they think. So I am definitely interested in that. I have experience with ADHD, impulse disorders around different strategies on how to manage that as well. But I would say I'm definitely interested in kind of middle school, high school, and also, yeah, like those young adult kids that you were talking about too.
So, like executive functioning, impulse control, ADHD, mood disorders, parenting, family work, school success.
Yeah,
That's a pretty nice package. And I think there's something else too that you're interested in, and it kind of spins off the family work. So when we talk about family work, of course the parents can be over 20, 21. Probably oftentimes they will be, not always, but oftentimes. So parents with kids 21 or under for the family work, but also I know that you're really interested in what we might call like maternal health. So can you tell us a little bit more about if that's true and kind of where you're at with that?
Absolutely. So as you said, this is kind of a new interest that I have. I don't have a whole lot of experience in it, but I think working with women and families around pregnancy, young, kind of new parenthood struggles and challenges, and just the growing pains that come along with that has been really interesting to me. I also do find it interesting of just working with kind of adults and how they're transitioning into adulthood, and from the young adult kind of stage into adulthood,
like emerging adulthood and all of the new responsibilities.
Exactly.
And people also who are trying to conceive.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. That can be
Absolutely.
stressful, right?
Yes.
Right. Where's
conceive.
my ovulation clock?
Right? Yeah, it's that time of the month, and let's go.
And then and I know that you do the mood disorders, and then adding the maternal health, postpartum depression, something you're looking to work with. And
I think postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety have there's a lot more awareness around it now than there used to be. And again, I think it's something we need to, as a society, continue to talk about. And I'm interested in learning more about it. And again, working with different people where that might be an issue that they're dealing with right now.
That's great. That's great. So I feel like that's kind of covering all the things that I was thinking about that were important for people to know. I guess my only other question that I meant to ask you was, I know you have experience with like the neuroatypical, like ADHD and stuff. What about like developmental disability in terms of, say, like an autism spectrum disorder? Because I find like there can be a lot of crossover.
Yeah, so that's a good question. One of my internships was with the LEarn program, which is Leadership in Education and Neurodevelopmental Disabilities. So I have.
Is that on your resume?
It is on my resume.
I guess I didn't read
it. So I have experience in terms of both the knowledge and actual clinical experience working with children on the autism spectrum spectrum. Again, I've worked with kiddos who are 18 and have a diagnosis of autism, and then also kiddos that are like 8, and so kind of a good range of ages too. So it is a unique challenge.
Yeah, that's great. And I have a bachelor's in neuroscience and have done a lot of work in agencies and things with, developmental disabilities at TBI, and so I get a lot of requests for that. So it's another reason it's great to have Amy here, is that you can come in on those cases and be helpful in those kind of cases. So okay, so Amy is a licensed clinical social worker starting part-time with us and pre-booking already. So get those calls in 603-659-0202, or you can email info@nhccbt.com. Don't forget the 2 C's in there. And just talk to us about Amy. And it's exciting. I'm already getting you a network for insurances.
Yeah.
But we take cash too. We'll help you with your out-of-network benefits if you need. And so looking forward to helping you. And so thanks everybody for watching.
Yes, thank you. Looking forward. Bye.
Oh.